What do you get when you put two Minnesotans and a guy from Wisconsin together? Twist. The Week in Sports Talk. Get ready for some sports chatter where there's sure to be laughing, arguing, and maybe even crying. Now, here are your hosts, Mike Reeves, Matt Benz, and Greg Green Bay Bauman.
Hello.
We're here, kids.
Oh, we're back at it.
Episode number 89?
89, titled NKOTB.
Hit me with one of those new kids on the block. This is the song you know. Mike?
I don't know any.
Come on.
I don't.
See,
I was a Backstreet Boyer.
that would have been
over there.
That would have been your era. Backstreet. New Kids on the Block was mine.
It was.
And it was.
They
we
set
had
the stage for all the other
I don't
boys.
remember them.
Well, yeah, because they were
Late 80s?
They were they were late 80s,
Early
90s.
90s.
Early.
Oh yeah, like I was 7th, 8th grade, which means that Becky would have been a few years behind me, so that was like her thing. In fact, the popular shirt that Becky got for the show tomorrow is an 80s baby. So it's if you were a baby in the 80s,
Okay.
you would have been in their wheelhouse.
Because for me, obviously, 97, 98, it was Backstreet Boys, 98 degrees and
Nick Lachey.
rising
Yeah.
and rising, baby.
Oh, you were a 98 guy?
We had the CD.
Oh,
Me and
yeah.
Kel, we went to Last Chance Summer Dance
So did I.
at Canterbury Park, and it was Nelly, shimmy, shimmy, Cocoa Puff, listen to it. You remember that? And then it was Backstreet Boys. Quit playing games with my heart.
Yeah, that was when I was in college.
Yeah.
So that they were popular because I remember I was doing a lot of karaoke to the Backstreet
Sure.
Boys, little in sync, just because me and my boys could do the bye, bye, bye.
Oh yeah. That was your for me it was Soulja Boy.
Yeah.
Remember the Crank That?
Yeah.
It was really big for the kids. They'd do that, Crank That. Yeah.
But New Kids on the Block was thing. For those of you who don't know, yes, for every time anyone's ever made fun of me for knowing stupid, insignificant, trivial stuff, I got no words for you. I got a couple of these for you.
Yeah, you should.
Because I just won 2 tickets to New Kids on the Block, which for those of you that know what's going on in the life right now, we're dealing with some stuff, and huge coincidence where Becky, always said, I want to go see New Kids on the Block.
She would have been going regardless.
We would have found a way.
Yeah, and didn't she go to them a couple years ago?
2 years ago.
That's right. Okay.
2 years ago, Mallory, her sister, took they took the girls.
Yep.
So I on Olivia's birthday, so two Fridays ago, on the way home, I won 2 tickets by being smarter than Stacy on the radio, which was
it was epic.
Yeah, because not only don't gloss over this part. All right, it's better when it doesn't come out of your mouth too, because then you don't have to glow.
Yeah, because
But it's so Greg. There was how many questions? 5 questions.
Yep.
5 questions, and you have the opportunity to skip a question for a different question only once.
Yep.
Okay, so you got 4 out of the 5, but you skipped the 5th. And you got the replacement question right. So it went 5 for 5.
Yeah.
Stacy didn't skip the one that you did, and she got that one wrong.
Mm-hmm.
If you wouldn't have skipped that question, you would have said Toy Story.
Yes.
That would have been right.
Yes.
So you went 6 for 6, technically.
Yes.
If we wanted to get technical.
Yes.
All right. Which is funny because Greggy has a wealth of nonsense in his head.
Yes.
Okay, that's why he leaves himself notes and reminders, is because he's got a lot of Bon Jovi lyrics up there,
And so the funny part about it is people give me a hard time all the time.
Yeah.
None of those questions that I answered were a result of being in a classroom.
Yep. 100%.
I couldn't listening to it.
You would have gotten the one.
I would have gotten none.
You would have gotten one. Okay, Mike.
Maybe Toy Story.
Well, no, I'm not even saying that. Use common sense. The last question was, what is the largest island that's also a continent?
Australia.
Yes. anyone who takes a second.
Greg, I'm an idiot.
Greggy, I appreciate you throwing him this bone.
I would have said Canada.
I appreciate you throwing this bone, but unfortunately,
have you seen me?
Mike's not the sharpest.
Have you seen me? I'm very street smart. Have you seen me on
yes.
previous episodes of Twist during initials?
Yes.
Okay, I think I have 2 wins.
You know a lot about pop culture, but when it comes to like the exacts,
I was getting high.
Well,
during
yeah.
I cared about girls,
but now you know about a lot
boys.
of shit because you watch a lot of shit.
Because now I care.
Yeah.
But just Greggy is like on another.
Correct.
They're the exact person he is the exact person they want on that show.
Yeah.
Not me.
Yeah. So you light it up. You fucking light it up. It's obviously emotional,
which was funny because
it was unintentional.
Well. The thing that I really haven't told anyone was off the air. So what they do is I answer the 5 questions. They go to a song, and then Stacy comes back and she answers the same 5 questions, and then they decide who was. During that break, the producer Alex, who by the way now him and I are BFFs,
of course.
And he's like, congratulations. He goes, and I just started to get really emotional. I said, look, I said, you're playing the song right now. I said, you don't understand. And he goes, well, explain it to me. And I tell him the story.
Yep.
And then he goes, oh my God. He goes, I don't like doing this to people because I don't want to jinx them. All I'm going to say is there's no way you can lose.
Right.
So, you got them all right.
Yep.
So, but yet I don't know behind the scenes of a radio show. Does Stacy know what's going on?
Right.
Did anyone else know that my wife is dealing with stage 4 cancer right now? And she wanted to go to New Kids. So she does her question. She gets the one wrong. And then they come back to me.
Yep.
And they're like, you won. And then I'm like in my driveway.
Yeah.
And I'm like crying. And they're like, and she goes, well, who are you taking? I'm like, my wife. And they're like, well, who's the bigger fan? I'm like, you guys don't understand. And that's when I let it all out.
Yeah.
And then tell them, and then they're crying. And they're like, I'm like, I can't wait to tell her.
Yeah.
And then they said, well, how close are you to home? I'm like, I'm walking in the house right now.
Which is just great radio.
Yes.
And you got to you understand. A lot of people don't tune in to a lot of radio anymore.
Yes.
And any time where something can get placed on the tee like this, and that's what you did behind the scenes when you told Homeboy.
Yeah.
Well, there's no way Stacy knew.
Because this is the fucking radio.
Stacy came out hot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
She was hot.
Throw it.
Yeah.
No, she did not. If she knew it, she would have.
And she actually said, while I was going through my emotions, you could hear her say, I'm so glad I lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or she wouldn't have said it if she was trying to get me to win.
Yeah.
But so that happens. I go in, Becky, you'll never believe this. I just won 2 tickets to New Kids on the Block. Her response, no fucking way. And all you hear on the clip is they're laughing.
Yeah.
So all that happens, and this goes back to your point, is later on in the week. So that was on a Friday. The following Thursday, I get a text message from an unfamiliar number.
Yep.
Hey, Greg, this is Alex from KS95. Can you talk in a few minutes? Absolutely. They call me up. I didn't realize at the time, but they were interviewing me for an on-the-air thing. They then tell me we didn't win the grand prize, but but people donated. People demanded that we get it.
Yeah.
So I talked to him yesterday, and he called me again and said, we got the hotel room. They got a package that they don't want to tell us all about, but they felt they needed to tell me that it is going to involve a hotel stay.
So you find out Mystic details tomorrow.
Well, I know
all the bells and whistles are followed. He's just letting them know to pack a bag.
Yeah,
you have a place
but
to
you
stay.
don't know what Mystic's doing outside
correct.
of a room.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah,
because I'm excited. I want to find out.
But what they did say to me is, this is the person. So all I know right now is they want us there at check-in time. Like at 3, I got to meet with so-and-so at the front desk because they want us to get checked in because the meet and greet with the band is at 3:45.
Cool.
Oh.
So they want us there right away.
So is your meet and greet separate from, let's say, the Smarter Than Stacy winners meet and greet?
It's above. So it's that plus.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're going to be part of that.
Yeah.
She's going to be on the stage for
the concert,
like off to the side for the first 5 songs.
Yep.
But there's going to be an individual meet and greet that we are going to be a part of.
Okay.
To meet them. And I'm wearing my I'd rather be watching the Blue Blood shirt, which I came in the mail.
Beautiful.
And but see, the funny part is, so I'm talking to Alex, to your point.
Yep.
And I'm thanking him. And he goes, I don't know how to tell you this. He goes, and he's tiptoeing around it. And he goes, we're in a content-driven industry.
Correct.
And I said,
correct.
Here's the thing. Yeah. This was all off the air. I said, I'm in sales and marketing, been in sales and marketing my whole life. I understand. I said, I did not say anything to boost ratings, but I did it to get exposure for what my wife's dealing with.
1,000%.
And he goes, I just don't want you guys to be offended. I said, I'll send you guys an email, pictures, whatever you guys want.
Send them the GoFundMe.
Well,
correct.
That's what I told my family. I said, if I wanted to be scandalous about this, I would have just sent my GoFundMe and said, here you go. Well, but that's not me.
Right.
You know, I'd rather be broke living on your couch than feel like I'm.
And if that's something that they want to offer, ask for, whatever, that's different. But I mean, you guys, it's going to be an incredible time.
Craziest part is when I called Greggy the morning after, because this happened, I think, on a Friday. Right? It happened on a Friday. So I woke up Saturday, and since this is a sports pod, believe it or not, so usually
we're all around.
Usually on my feed right now, it's Caitlin Clark.
Yep.
And when I woke up Saturday morning, I'm taking a shit. All I see is Greggy B, KS95, KS. And I'm like, what the hell? So I talked to him after I listened to it, and I go, it's nice to see people get a win. In life, it's nice to see people get a W. However, many of you know somebody in your life, a good friend that goes through something fucking tragic, and you don't know when the next W is going to be. Right. You know what I mean? And that's why stuff like this is so important. And last weekend we got to go to Valley Fair, but like there has to be, I believe I'm high in faith. I love it. But a lot of the shit that Greggy's dealing with right now, I find myself questioning it. You know what I mean? And I have to understand that it doesn't matter. Mm-hmm. The question why doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Because all it does is it's irrelevant.
And for the record, Becky, if you're listening, I'm going to need to be invited to something that Matt is not. Okay. I take high offense. I already talked to Greggy about it. I'm like, so did my invite get lost in the mail? He goes, well, my invite got lost in the mail.
Hey, you got to go to Chief's funeral. You went to Chief's funeral. I got to go to Valley Fair. I still think you won a little bit in that deal. Okay.
It was
yeah.
Because when Mike said that to me, he's just giving me a hard time the other day on the phone. He's like, well, my invite must come off. I'm like, I was thinking about it. I'm like, wait a second. I don't remember even inviting Matt.
Yeah, no.
Matt calls me and we're talking. Go, I'm going parents. I'm going Valley Fair. I'm like, what? I'm like, this is bullshit.
No, first I call him. It's Father's Day. That's the day we went. I call him up and I'm like, oh yeah, what are you doing? He's like, I got my brunch at noon with Grandma and Grandpa down at the depot. I go, oh yeah, I'm headed out to Valley Fair with the Baumans. No big deal. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to invite maybe me, you, and you can go see New Kids on the Block.
Going to New Kids on the Block tonight.
I shouldn't.
Yeah.
That is the funny thing though about that, because it was Olivia's birthday.
Yep.
At the time we thought 2 tickets.
Did she go last time?
Olivia went last time.
It
was Olivia, Becky, and then
cool.
That's why I told you when you posted, oh yeah, this is a bonus birthday gift. I'm like, no.
Mikey steps in like, no, you should probably go to this one.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, you should probably attend.
What was funny about it was I didn't care, and it was when it was 2 tickets, New Kids from a radio station. So they're going to be decent tickets.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't care. Well, now that it's all these bells and whistles, I'm like, well, I'm not. Olivia's still going to go to the concert.
Yeah.
We had a talk last night. I'm like, look, I said, I'm not trying to like pat myself on the back, but there's going to be people there that are going to want to meet me.
Sure.
I'm the one who did this. Yeah. I'm the feel good story,
sure.
Being a supportive spouse, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
I said, so Olivia, you might have to sit in the hotel room for a little bit.
Sure.
And she's totally understands. But then everyone that comes up to me, when I tell them this, like, oh, you're going to be gambling, you're going to be sitting at the casino. I'm like, if anyone knows what my life is like, I'll be in the hotel room sleeping by 7:30.
Yeah, that's just it.
Yeah.
It's
like that. What do you want more than anything, Greg? I want time alone.
Yeah, the time in the quiet.
To sleep.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're going to give you some chips to gamble with.
Oh, probably.
I mean, you get comp. So what that is, you remember when you get it back in the day?
No.
Did you ever have a Club Mystic card?
No.
So basically they give you
I'm cheap.
$100 Mystic cash.
Yeah.
All that means is you have to win with that free play.
Sure.
To cash out. So if you started with 100, you'd have to win 100 to take 100 out.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But still.
Yeah, it's free.
It's free money.
Free gambling.
Gets you in the fucking door. I just remember going out there back in the day. And, I lived in Shakopee, grew up there. So we had all the casinos and we had Canterbury. And you'd be like, Ma, let me get $20. I only got 10. Okay.
I'll take it.
Out to the Nino. We're going to flip that fucker up, dude. We're going to ride.
You guys in Shakopee were close.
Oh, man.
That's just one thing. Even living in Vegas, I gambled like 5 times. My roommate was a degenerate gambler and lost a lot of money.
It's no good.
I still have degenerate gambling friends.
Oh, yeah.
It's just another, thank God that's one, I like money too much and I'm too cheap.
Well, you like your haircuts and your fucking.
I do. I like certain
your
things.
Little privileges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't want to lose it.
No.
All right. So I need your guys' help.
Let's hear it.
I want to run through a mock draft.
Oh, God. With what?
I have a draft this Sunday. It's my last Dynasty draft.
Shifting gears a little bit. Let's hear.
Yep.
If I know the guy, because I'm not deep diving.
Well, we're going to do first. It's a rookie draft.
Yeah, but my last draft was a month ago.
You don't know the rookies?
I mean, maybe.
You don't even have your phone on.
Okay, what do you got?
Yeah,
what do you got on your team?
Let's just go over. So this was a rebuild.
This is where you got all the picks.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So we literally did a startup draft 2 years ago.
Okay.
Took a look at my team.
Burned it to the ground.
Burned it
garbage.
Well, it wasn't,
garbage,
but I burned it. I burned it to the ground
this is
right
what
away.
Mike tends to do in about 50% of his leagues.
Yeah, some of my leagues
he likes to be young, dumb, and full of kids in the other room.
Yeah,
right?
I do. So I have some foundational pieces, but I have 10 firsts over the next 2 years.
Okay.
So I have 5 this year, 5 next year. And I have a couple building blocks. I have Anthony Richardson.
And is it a 2-quarterback league?
2 quarterback, super flex.
Okay, so you're going to take first pick?
We'll get there.
Okay.
So I have Anthony Richardson, Kenneth Walker, Jamar Chase, Dalton Kincaid.
You're good.
So those are my 4. I have Zamir White too, but he's not a building block. Yeah. Those are my 4 building blocks.
Okay.
So I have the 1, the 3, the 5, the 9, and the 11.
Yeah.
Wait, 1, 3, 5,
9, 11.
Okay.
And the 2, 1.
Sure.
But then we'll stop there. So we'll go Caleb 1, 1.
Yep.
Oh.
I gotta.
Or you could go Marvin.
No.
I'd go Marvin.
No.
Okay.
No. Okay.
I think you could get a better QB than Caleb at 3 now. And I got stock in Caleb.
Okay. I love Caleb.
Here's what I would go Caleb, and then if
Neighbors,
if Marvin gets taken with 2, then you go Neighbors,
or
because
vice versa,
I think the difference between in the first couple of years, because if you got Kenneth Walker, you have at least a shot to be effective the next 2 years.
Yeah.
So I think that you go Caleb and then you go Neighbors if Marvin's taken.
Yep.
Because
that's the
the
plan.
difference between 1 and 2 on the quarterback depth chart is a lot different than 1 and 2 on the wide receiver.
Yeah.
So
I don't
3.
So so we go Caleb, Neighbors.
Yep.
And then
5.
And then 5, I'm thinking
Running
go
Let's
running
go.
back.
Yeah.
No, JJ McCarthy.
Oh, just to have a third quarterback?
I have Anthony Richardson and Trey Lance. So at some point,
that's fine. But
at some point,
you also know that those two backs are, once those 2 backs are gone, there's
2
long shots.
I've done multiple drafts this year.
Yeah.
In Superflex.
Yep.
And Jonathan Taylor and they will not be taken in the first.
The 2 running backs won't be taken in the first.
It will either be the end of the first or the beginning of the second. That's where they all go.
Yeah.
So I got to get I think Jaden goes 4. I go JJ at 5 and just shore up my quarterbacks. I'm done.
Yeah,
Anthony Richardson, Caleb, JJ McCarthy.
Okay, 9.
So 9, you're looking at Xavier Worthy, Ladd McConkey, Brian Thomas, Keon Coleman,
Brock Bowers.
Bowers is probably gone.
I'm excited to see.
Wait, you have
I have Dalton Kincaid.
I'm excited to see, but I have a feeling that yes, in mocks, it seems like those running backs go later. Sure. But there's so much of a need for running backs on most teams in dynasty leagues. A lot of guys got a couple. A lot of guys hoard them.
I have to walk away out of those.
You're a big wide receiver.
See,
well, it's PPR.
I know.
Their value is way more.
I get it, but the running back game nowadays is different than what it was. It's not just.
You almost have to. if you're in your spot, so you have a lot of firsts,
Yep.
a lot of firsts for next year,
Yep.
you almost need to take like a second tier running back who right now is backing up a Derrick Henry and Aaron Jones, someone who you know is on the tail end of his career, but they're going to run him into the ground.
Yeah, that's Arizona. That's,
So
they have
that's
John Connor.
That's what I would do with your picks is I would take that second tier guy who's backing up someone who's on their last leg.
Yeah. So out of those 6, I need to walk away with 1 running back is my plan. I think if I go 2, that's too heavy. I think there's a lot of running backs coming out next year.
And there's a lot of guys that you can get in the 4th that might hit.
Let's say you get everything that you want. You get Caleb, obviously you get either Neighbors or Marvin at your second pick. You get JJ with your 3rd pick. Okay, so you got that. Would you be willing to trade Trevor for a Josh Jacobs type running back to make a 1-year run?
No.
Okay, that's what I think you're going to have to do.
Trevor who?
Trevor Lawrence.
I don't know. He doesn't have them. No, he has Anthony Richardson
and Trevor Lawrence. I thought you said
no. Just
I only
Richardson.
I only have Anthony Richardson.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Caleb. So you'd have Anthony Richardson, Caleb, and JJ.
Yep.
You need 3.
Yeah.
Because especially those.
And next year, it's like I know I like the quarterbacks this year. Let's just knock it out, get it done.
I like it.
Yeah,
that's fun. It's fun. See, I think that's the nice benefit of not drafting right after the draft. You're about to draft now, and next month and the coming month is gearing up. Whereas, we're drafting beginning of summer.
I know because we're addicts.
I understand,
and we want to get it.
You want it all away.
It's been so hard for me.
I bet
to wait until we're drafting live at BB's.
Sure you are.
And he's actually
some meats.
Yeah, I believe he's doing something.
That's good.
Ma's taking the kids,
the gremlins.
But yeah, it's been hard to wait. And he's also, so he's friends with a lot of these guys on Twitter and X and, that are in the industry, and they do a league, and it's a Devy. Have you heard of a Devy league, Greg?
No. Nope.
You haven't either?
No.
So Devy is a dynasty.
Okay.
And you do, they're an auction Devy.
Yep.
So when you do an auction, Devy is college. So there's teams with Arch Manning right now.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Yeah, I don't like that.
That's like a guy at my work, Sean Sorrow. Shout out Big Pop.
Big
Pop's. He does a baseball, and it's all the way to all the minor league teams as well. So you're watching guys come up, and if you want to call them up on, you know what I mean? And it's a lot. It's just a lot.
It is a lot.
It's a lot.
With baseball, you have to do that because you can go up and down. There's no minor league for football, but you know what I mean? So you can take a guy.
But I'm saying you're drafting a guy in a baseball draft in his league. You're drafting a kid that's 18.
I can see that though. I can see that though. Yeah.
And not knowing you got to follow a lot of baseball.
You have to control your rosters all the way up, and you know what I mean? It's just a lot because you're managing 3 minor league teams and a fucking major.
By the way, Papasaro, if you are ever in a position where you need to add a team for that type of thing, don't ask me. I don't know.
He always asks me every year, and I go, no.
I know nothing. People come into the bar and they're like, I'll have the Twins game on. Oh, yeah. What's their record this year? How are they doing? I'm like,
second in the AL Central, baby.
I said, I have no idea.
They're up and down like a roller coaster.
I have no idea. I haven't watched. I never watch any baseball. We're going to a baseball game.
So, new segment on Twist. I was thinking about this morning.
All right.
I brought some shit.
Okay.
I brought some shit.
Wow. Finally.
Not just my good looks. Recs and peeves. I listen to another podcast. They do one recommendation, or if you have more, and a peeve. I know we all got peeves. I mean, the peeves are endless.
I have a great recommendation.
Let's hear it.
Do you want guess what?
That's fine.
Guess what it's for?
TV.
Ding, ding, ding. Yeah. Your Honor.
Okay, Bryan Cranston.
Yes.
Okay, so it's been around a while.
It has.
Netflix picked it up.
Correct. It was a Showtime original.
Yep. So his son ends up getting into some issues, and it causes him to.
Well, the trailer you can.
Yeah. That's what
the trailer shows it.
Yeah.
So Bryan Cranston's a judge.
Yep.
His kid, little dorky kid, gets into a car accident, kills a motorcycle.
Yep.
Driver.
Watch for bikes.
That kid who dies is the son of the most dangerous mob boss in New Orleans.
Okay.
Love it.
Okay.
Greggy's
I'm hooked. I'm hooked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're up.
And it's Bryan Cranston.
And there you go.
Yeah.
And there you go. So they call it a mini series,
Sure.
but it's 2 seasons.
Okay. See, that's perfect for me because Becky got me into a show that's on like its 18th season.
Oh, I love that though.
Mike, you will love
yeah,
that.
Chicago Fire's 13 seasons in.
Mike, you like Homeland or what's it called?
No.
Is that what it's called?
Heartland. That's a Kim Reeves.
Kim's into that? I'm surprised you haven't gotten into it. It's soap opera right up his fucking alley.
Yeah. But it's
Kim loves it.
Yeah. It's for those of you who don't know, Heartland is pretty much if Disney created Yellowstone.
Or if Hallmark,
Hallmark,
for sure. Yeah. Which is good.
So that your recommendation. Okay, I'm gonna start watching that.
Your Honor.
Your Honor. That's good. What do you got? Anything?
It's not a TV show.
That's fine.
Is it food?
Yes. So here's the thing. I had a discovery last week Sunday.
Yeah.
We were gonna go after Valley Fair. We were gonna go to Texas Roadhouse because it was Father's Day.
Yeah.
And there was some like street fair going on. So I said, screw it. We're going to the old trusty. We're going to Clive's.
Yeah, Clive's.
But here's the thing.
Cheese on that.
This is what I did. They had their special of the day. It was a chorizo Lucy.
Ooh.
And I'm like, you had me at chorizo.
Yeah,
now my go-to.
Yeah, I'm not.
My go-to is the State Fair burger, which is
curds.
It's cheese curds on a burger on a pretzel bun, tater tots.
Yeah.
It's the greatest food concoction ever created.
Yeah, fills the cracks of your heart.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. So I went with the chorizo. So my recommendation is kind of like when you're in high school and you go out you take the girl to homecoming, but you don't want to ask her to be your girlfriend yet because you want to make sure that there's no one better out there.
God,
and then after
explain so much more about you.
And then you go out there and you're like, wait a second, no, that girl I went to homecoming with, she's the one.
Okay.
That's what the State Fair burger is.
Yeah.
I kind of went off.
You slipped over.
I went off on the side. I wanted to make sure.
The girl with the tube top.
Yes. Yep, and I'll tell you what, though, the chorizo burger was good.
It wasn't the same.
It wasn't the same.
It wasn't the one.
She didn't hold your hand while you slept.
Yeah. So
didn't scratch the back while you went to.
So I guess to say it like this, the State Fair burger is the Becky of burgers.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good.
Just called the Baxter. The Baxter.
I like that a lot. Yeah. I'll recommend something for you.
Very good.
It's a book.
But
guess what? On Spotify, if you have Spotify, I just learned this. That if you pay, I think I pay like $10 a month for Spotify Premium, so I don't get any ads.
Audio.
By the way, we are on Spotify.
Yeah, we are.
Yep.
Twist. So they have audiobooks.
There we go. Okay, I'm back.
So now, when I'm working, I can listen to an audiobook.
Okay.
Well, I found one. It's called by Cameron Haynes. Okay, Cameron Haynes is a big marathon runner, bow hunter. He's a dude. He's just a guy.
Man's man.
Right? A man's man on Rogan all the time. Takes Rogan hunting trips. Well, he wrote a book. It's called Endure. Okay.
Endure?
Yeah. E-N-D-U-R-E.
Okay.
Yep.
I thought it was indoor.
It's just a great audio book because it talks about, challenges in life and how he constantly says, no one cares, work harder. That's his fucking slogan. Like, no one cares, keep hammering, work harder. And that's what we kind of need now. Because the shitty part about what Greggy's going through is that when I have a bad day, I can't fucking have a bad day.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You put it into perspective.
And it's so true because, you know what I mean? And Greggy, I talk to him 5 times a day, 17 times a day. And he knows that some mornings he'll call me right as I'm like almost finishing up with work and I'll be short. And I know he can hear it in my voice where it's just like, God damn it, Greggy, I'm out here. I'm getting it in. And then he'll call me 3 hours later after the gym and I'll be like, oh, okay, I'm back. I'm back, and it's just like, it's good. It's good.
One thing I can tell you guys, based on what you just said, is so we obviously, Becky and I understand that the world did not stop.
Yes.
For us.
Fuck.
So, but what we find out a lot is both of us have found that if someone wants to vent to us about something going on in their life, they stop themselves and then they quickly, and I'm not talking about you.
No, I know.
And they'll, but that's nothing compared to what you're dealing with. But you know what? We want to hear that.
I know.
Because it reminds us that, you know what? We are not the epicenter of the universe.
The curse.
Right. And that's important to us to know that other people are still having their bad days too.
Yes.
So what's your peeve?
Hold on before we.
Like that.
Yeah, and I think so my cousin who lost her daughter,
Yep.
I think another important thing that we need to do, I texted her yesterday. She didn't text back. I don't even know if she knows who it came from.
Sure.
But, we're a month removed.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I just wanted her to know, think about you every day. I love you. I think a lot of the times
shit goes unsaid.
Well, and they feel alone in their own, and the funeral's over, the GoFundMe has ended,
Right.
and everybody's moved on with their lives,
Right.
where she's still in it forever. So I think it's important to not just, celebrate that life and that person and that family for the week and the month after, but like just the little things, the little nuggets,
get swept up,
right?
Life just keeps fucking going.
What's nice about for us is, I feel like I'm in a fucking soap opera most days with what's going on.
Yeah.
And like, I'll talk to buddies or you guys and they're like, oh my God, that sucks. There's so much, but I don't ever feel like I'm drowning.
Oh, because you thrive in the chaos.
You know what I mean, though?
Yes.
But like, I'm built for it now.
Yes.
As a, my past life, it's like,
same with Greg.
It would be such an excuse, and I would just let it drown me.
Yes.
Even if I had a life vest on, I would just take it off and die. Like, you know what I mean? And it's just like, there's a lot going on, but it's like, I can take it on, and it's, I still laugh and have,
Going
do all this
back
stuff.
To athletics, back in the day growing up when I was a kid, all the other kids would be there in tryouts or even in a game, and you would hear them being so nervous about having the ball come to them. I always wanted the ball.
Yeah, give me the ball.
Give me the ball. Hit the ball to me. Let me pitch. I don't give a fuck. I want that spotlight, and that's what happens in life. This is the spotlight. This is Friday Night Lights. This is where all the bullshit, you know what I mean? It just gets through it.
Are you listening to something over there?
No. I just noticed now that I have my headphones.
I noticed. The funny thing is, I just noticed it when you turn your lights on, and I'm like,
look at.
Is he listening to that audiobook?
On the screen, dude.
Yeah.
This is my notes. I'm Biden, dude. I'm at the debate right now. I'm at the debate right now, dude. Whoa, yeah, I got a good point for you.
Is that Taylor?
Oh, that's a great transition. Peeves. It's not really a peeve of mine. We'll get to that. But the debate is coming up.
Oh, yeah.
And Biden has been off at Fort. You would know, Greg. I don't know.
Fort McCoy.
Okay. Where?
No, not Fort McCoy. No, Fort McCoy's down the road.
Yeah, what is it? It's the main one that all the president's house, the cabin's at.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck. You'll think of it.
I'll think of it in a second.
Stacy knew it.
Yeah.
All right, but it's. But anyways, he's there for 6.
Camp David.
Camp David.
Yes.
See? Good job. See a W for that. I'm impressed.
God damn it.
Good for you, dude.
Huge.
He'll carry that for a month.
Fucking A. As soon as you set it up, I'm sitting here just.
I screwed up this Fort. I had you thinking Fort.
Yep. Oh,
Camp David. So he's at Camp David for a week leading up to the debate. And everybody's, conspiracy this, conspiracy
Sure.
that. Oh, they're funneling him with drugs and this and that and the other. The crazy part about these debates is this year it's different. So the rules for the debate is as follows. You are muted unless you have the floor to answer a question. So that will hurt the Don.
Sure.
Because he likes to bully. He's
Right.
a bully baller, So that's interesting. But also they won't be able to communicate with any of their aides in between intermissions.
They're out on the floor the whole time.
Which is unfortunate for Sleepy Joe.
Yeah.
Which, first of all, I think this is a double win for the Don. Because number one, what you just said about Biden. Number two
He can't
is
put together a sentence. Yeah.
Trump's biggest problem is he can't get out of his own way.
True.
Yep.
100%.
So
Greg.
So they're kind of helping
that.
him.
Yes.
In a way.
And what he needs to do is, I remember the last debate, he doesn't just answer the questions. He just goes for what his directive is and what he wants to talk about. They're like, no, we got to stick to the point. He's like,
he wants the floor.
I'm fucking Donald Trump. I'm going to stick to my point.
Yeah.
And it does. It hurts him.
Yeah, Donald's the type of person that's like, Mr. Trump, what color is the sky? I'm going to answer that question as if you asked me what 2 + 2 is.
Yeah, right.
That's how he does it.
But I wonder, it's crazy because you've seen so much stuff about Joe Biden out there, all the videos and the memes that he's clearly, he's got something.
He's slipping.
He's slipping, right? But he can also have a debate.
I
don't think they're going to throw him out for a debate, and you're going to see some.
I don't know.
Where am I?
That's the question.
How far is he?
Because if you see that,
you're going to see him, and you're going to see somebody that the Dems are going to see, and it's like, yeah, see what they're talking about? He's fine.
The thing is at some point, he's been doing this for over 50 years.
Yeah.
That muscle memory kicks in.
Sure.
He's going to know how to get through things.
Sure.
So, which I think is also good for the Republicans, because what I think they need, what an ideal Republican debate would need is, number one, is Don being muted to get out of his own way, him making his points, which he can do just fine on his own, but also having Joe Biden look sane enough that he is a worthy competitor, but not good enough, because the last thing you want is that conspiracy theory thing that you sent us earlier in the week, that the Dems are someone's going to come out and say that Biden had
because of this debate, he's unfit, and
and then
they got to change directions.
Yeah. So you don't want that. You want him to look sane.
Yes, because right now it's 30% to 70.
Yeah,
and you don't want to lose that.
Yeah,
that's interesting, man.
I mean, it all doesn't matter if they cheat again.
Well, and that's another thing too, is like you have that side of the coin, but you also have the other side of the coin that is politics just shot. Is regardless who's in the house, who's in the White House. And now you've just seen over a 4-year term of a president that makes no decision.
Yeah, he just
that literally is just catered.
Down.
He's just taken around from stop to stop.
Yeah.
And yes, the world is in shambles, but it's in shambles everywhere. So does that show, do you need a president? Or do you need a group of people, like a republic, like fucking Star Wars, that runs the world?
Well, I think there's enough sheep out there that.
But is the 2-party system shot?
Yeah, probably.
And, you know what I mean?
That's like my artwork that we had for Barely Human. I love that thing.
Sure, with the TVs.
With the TV.
Telling the other TVs.
Yeah, it's a blank screen TV at the podium talking to a bunch of TVs with question marks and shit.
Sure.
You know, and it's like, that's where our society's at.
Yeah.
It's like.
And that's why it'll also be interesting to see how many Bobby Kennedy votes he gets, because he is the independent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though he's a Dem.
Yep.
So everybody said, originally they said, oh, Kennedy, you're going to hurt the Republicans.
Oh, his family's like disowning him.
Well, that's the thing, because his family is Democratic.
Right, and they're friends with.
And they understand at this point that he is only taking votes mostly from them.
You know what's funny is one of my regulars, him and his wife come in a lot.
Yeah.
And we're talking about my upcoming campaign.
Oh, yeah.
And he goes, I've been telling the wife, I'm obviously voting for you, but I'm voting for nobody else.
Sure.
Because there's going to be 3 open slots on the. He goes, I don't want to give anybody else extra votes against you. I'm like, God, that's genius. Thanks. And he tipped me $50. God, so thank you guys. But yeah, I'm like, that's smart. I think that's going to be my campaign. Vote not only for me, but just for me.
I think you should run with, if you a vote for me is a vote for Caitlin Clark. Why not?
Because
what are they going to say?
We're in Faribault.
It doesn't matter.
This ain't Northfield.
They love it.
They don't.
WNBA is highest it's ever been right now.
Not in
Faribault.
Okay, so this is also my peeve.
I like it. Me too, I think.
Okay, so you know me, I'm big on, there's a problem, but here's your solution.
I like that. Solution
everyone right now in sports is so pissed off because the other women are not getting exposure because Caitlin Clark this and the WNBA. Here's the thing is, number one is the people who are against Caitlin Clark, the haters, but want the WNBA to thrive,
yes,
are a microcosm of the problems with our society.
Yes.
You want something that you haven't earned.
Correct.
Okay?
Yep.
So they don't remember that in 1979, in the greatest NBA or the greatest college basketball finals of all time,
yep,
Larry Bird against Magic Johnson. Then when they had the finals the next year that they were in, it was on tape delay.
Yeah.
That's how irrelevant the NBA was. But what did they do?
Damn.
Marketing,
isn't that
strategy,
crazy?
All this stuff. They made themselves more popular.
Correct.
And they used the template of Major League Baseball and the NFL.
Sure.
Because those two leagues were more popular at the time. So what does the WNBA do? No, we want what you guys have right now.
Right.
We don't want to earn it.
Yep.
So you take the comparison right now, and Matt's going to probably pass out when I say this. Right now, we are experiencing probably one of the most significantly relevant and fascinating NHL finals of all time.
Yeah.
You have one team, and I wouldn't even mention the teams. Yeah. One team goes up 3-0. Everyone thinks, blowout, we're done. Yep. Just forget it, move on to next season. Then this other team, then you have this other team who has the next Wayne Gretzky.
Yeah.
Connor McDavid
come in, and they win 3 straight. To now we're looking at a game 7, which it is completely understood. I don't
Has it gotten to that?
Yeah, they won last night.
Game 7. Yeah.
Oh, it's game 7.
It's game 7. They won last night. So now you have what everyone, I don't care what your favorite sport is. Sure. Everyone says that the greatest single event in sports is game 7 of an NHL finals.
Yeah.
It's because anything can happen.
Because it's any game 7
game
of any.
7
game
period.
7. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm like,
because when you add in the goalie aspect of it, it's just it's fascinating.
Yeah.
I will watch that game.
Yeah.
I have never watched a hockey game other than Miracle.
Sure.
Ever in my life.
Yeah. Or the Wild that we went to.
Yeah, the Wild. Yeah. So my point is that they're gaining relevance based on a situation that happened.
Yeah.
That they can take advantage of.
Yeah.
So why isn't the WNBA putting Caitlin Clark on the biggest pedestal ever, and then saying, "Hey, girls, Angel Reese, Diana Taurasi, who is the most irrelevant human. I hate her.
Sure.
We know Twist Nation is.
I mean, you can go over all of them, really.
All of them, and just say, "Hey, look, you want to beat the best. She is the best." Mm-hmm. When it comes to relevance, I don't care who can win one-on-one.
Yep.
That's not relevant. Yep. Michael Jordan wasn't the best big man.
Yeah.
In 2003, the Olympics.
Yep.
LeBron, Carmelo.
Yeah.
All of them were on the team.
Yep.
Did they play?
Banana boat.
Did they play?
They didn't play a lot.
They did not.
Oh, they barely.
LeBron James, one of the best draft classes of all time. Yeah. They still made the team.
Yeah.
But they didn't play because the veterans did.
Yeah.
You could do the exact same thing.
Yeah.
And you bring her to be to grow the sport.
Sure.
She doesn't have to start at point guard.
Yeah.
No, she can do what she's doing right now.
Right.
Besides playing.
Build the brand.
She can sign 10,000 autographs before and 10,000 autographs after for all these people that are going to pay to just come and get the auto.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And not only that, but you're seeing it, like Angel Reese.
I love her. That's the Lynx biggest mistake ever.
She's getting a bunch of publicity along with all of these other ladies. And guess what? Angel Reese she just set a record for like most double doubles or triple doubles for a woman
double doubles
in a row. Good for her. But the unfortunate part about all this is, guess who owns the WNBA?
The NBA.
Disney.
Oh.
And guess who owns ESPN?
Disney.
Yeah. So guess what? All you see on ESPN on any of the shows, race war. Oh, she's white, yada, yada, yada. Oh, look at this and that, yada, yada, yada. Because that's all they know. That is their way. How do you get clicks? That's the unfortunate
Disney
part about
incentivizes hiring blacks and minorities.
Yeah.
So, you won't see another white man hired at Disney.
Yeah, and that just broke out too.
That was great.
Project Veritas. Yep. You know what I mean? And it's like, so it's unfortunate, but what it always comes down to is this: the WNBA is in the red. They do not make money. They do not make money as a company, as a business. And that's what you need to remember, is just because you're under the NBA umbrella and the NBA has all these humongous contracts because they make money, you don't. So you're not entitled to anything.
What's crazy is they still charge. So Kinley's coming, so I'm looking at tickets to all these sporting events.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, the Lynx.
$80.
Might be a great cheap way for her and I to go. It's a noon game on a Wednesday. So what is there going to be? About 18 people? And
bottom bowl.
And it was
the bottom bowl.
$80.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh.
There it is.
There it is. We're back.
Come back.
We're back.
But yeah, it's like $160.
That's what I'm saying. It's sad.
Go see I wouldn't have paid that when we were winning championships.
It's sad. And then not only that, but you see, what's happening to Caitlin Clark, and that she understands it's just ball. This is competitive ball, and she's going to get bruised around and beat up because she got swatted, that one by Angel Reese this last week, hit in the head, right? That clip was on CNN.
Yeah.
Breaking news.
That's insane.
You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying.
That's insane.
Let's
pump the brakes here, folks.
Unfortunately, the WNBA is getting picked up by politics because that's the only way they think they can get into the stratosphere.
Yeah.
Is to go viral.
And see, to me, it's people don't understand that with times and when you level up, you have to level up.
Yeah.
Diana Taurasi reminds me of Mateen Cleaves. Remember that Michigan State team that was in like every Final Four? You had Mateen Cleaves, you had the rest of the boys, and they referred to themselves as the Flintstones because they're all from Flint, Michigan.
Okay.
And
don't remember that.
Okay,
keep going though.
Mateen Cleaves rings a bell.
Sounds
okay.
Good.
So you had all these guys, and they were like the top of the college basketball world.
Sure. And
then they all go to the NBA, and pretty much all of them, especially Mateen Cleaves, becomes irrelevant.
Right.
Because they're bench players.
Right.
But and then a lot of them end up back on Detroit Pistons.
Yep.
And it's like, oh, rebirth, but they're never relevant again.
Yep.
That's what Diana Taurasi reminds me of. And then it's because it's like, well, why can't I have the same fame I had when I was in college? Because you leveled up.
Right.
You know,
to nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's
yes.
So my point is that you have to earn it again.
But all these women, Diana Taurasi, Bird, a lot of these women, they're Hall of Famers in the WNBA.
Yes.
That's what they're thinking.
Yeah.
I leveled up. I am the best of what this sport has offered, but they don't understand that even if you were the best bull rider out of Texas, no one knows who the fuck you are anymore.
Yeah.
That's the problem. They're seeing the WNBA getting relevant, which is lightly taken because most of the time people will say, oh, the WNBA is hot right now. Have you attended a game? Have you watched a game live? No, you saw clips.
Caitlin Clark is coming here soon. I did look at tickets for that one too.
That'd be great. Well, that's the thing. Yeah. She sells out.
And if they're everywhere. $80, I bet those are like 120. Then I'm paying $250 to go. And it's like,
and you've got these women that are like, hey, WNBA is more than one person, and it's like, okay, but you have to also understand that the WNBA average is 1,000 people in attendance a night. But when Caitlin Clark shows up, there's 30.
Yeah,
it is one person.
Think about all the great NBA players.
We went to the freaking Target Center to see Bronny play, and he was in like a freshman.
Yeah. Dwayne Wade's kid, Chet Holmgren, Jalen Suggs, like
no different.
That was by far the best basketball game I've ever been to.
AAU ball.
It was dope
at the Target Center.
And the thing is, and I'll just bring it up because we've been tiptoeing around it.
Yeah,
is I think, Caitlin Clark is great.
Yep,
but I think what makes her so appealing to so many people isn't solely because she's white. It's because she looks like all of us.
Yeah.
Look at Steph Curry. Right. Steph Curry is so popular because he looks like all of us.
Sure.
And he does something that any one of us with enough effort could do.
Splash.
Connor is not white.
Well, yeah, and he's not white, but
they compare her to a non-white person.
See, my point is, Connor will go to the lab, to his gym, and he'll shoot for 3 hours because he knows that within reason he could grow up to be 6'2" and be the greatest shooter ever.
Sure,
you can't look at Shaq and say, "I want to be that." Genetically, you just can't.
Yeah, I agree.
LeBron James.
Yeah.
He's 6'8", he weighs 270 pounds. Yeah. He is a mountain of a man. Yeah. You can't just practice that into existence.
Yeah, you can't want to be a freak.
The reason why these people are so polarizing is because they're like us. They're just better at something that we could do. I don't think Caitlin Clark is so popular because she's white. I think she's popular because she's just better at something we could all do.
Yeah.
Am I off?
Yeah, she's a winner.
Yeah.
And not only that, but I think she's only gaining more and more popularity simply because she's proving that when somebody talks shit about you or takes a shot at you, you can
rise above it.
You can just say, oh, yeah, I get it. It's a really competitive sport. And I think she's doing a great job out there, even though this chick just talks shit about her. I think she's done a great job. Her stats show it, that she's really helped. You know what I mean? Just always over because she understands that, like I was telling Greg, one of these years, let's say doesn't go conservative in 2024 and it stays liberal.
Oh.
Okay. you may be asking yourself, well, the WNBA isn't making money, so we're going to integrate and we're all going to play in one league. And guess what? 99% of those would not make a team.
No. Yeah, you know who would make the team? Caitlin Clark.
That's it. And that is the crazy
She'd
part.
Get fucked up. Well, here's the thing about
here's the thing about women. Kyle Korver, but she could post up on the corner and shoot threes.
But that's all she could do.
Yeah,
but someone would also put on the team the exact same way that Bronny James, who is not good enough to play on an NBA roster next year, will still make a team.
Yep,
because someone will want that marketing angle.
Yes.
You know, someone will take her with the 50-something pick, just like right now they're like, well, will the Lakers take Bronny with the 55th pick? Probably, because from a marketing standpoint, it's the smart thing to do.
I'm not even gonna touch that, Greg. We can talk about that after the draft.
Yeah.
But here's the thing about women.
Yes.
Breaking news.
Yeah, hold on.
This is not
Bachelor Corner here.
Breaking news.
This is a clip right here.
So
the thing about women.
So here's the truth about women.
Let's hear
women on Twist, on the camera, in front of everybody, they want to empower and lift each other up,
Feminism.
Right?
So far we're
Feminism.
Good. So far we're good.
Yeah, we all want to, we're a movement, right?
The last decade has been like that, yes.
So they say.
Now it's not.
The truth is, all women are catty ass. They are. Women are catty towards each other. They don't empower each other the way they say they are.
Most women don't like
They
women.
don't.
Correct.
You're talking about the NBA. These are jealous, catty women. They're not lifting up another woman in their league.
Or they are if it doesn't have anything to do with what they do. Do you see what I'm saying?
It doesn't help them.
Oh, this is dangerous. I like it. We should get canceled. Maybe we'll actually make some money for this show. But I get it.
Yep. High school. They're catty. Yep. Girls are mean. They don't empower each other in high school.
They're
mean
had a
to
bunch
each
of
other.
People that were really good at doing their job, and then you get somebody that comes in and has never done the job at their level, and they're already better.
But they should know Diana Taurasi was that. She was Caitlin
but there
Clark.
Was no coverage.
You're right.
Yeah.
But people knew Diana Taurasi, UConn. Yeah. It was different.
Yeah.
But she was on Sports Center.
Yeah.
She wasn't covered. The media was different.
But think about
the WNBA still sucked back then. It still sucks right now.
Yeah, with
Caitlin Clark.
Won 4 championships, and we were pumped in Minnesota because we never get a fucking championship.
Maya Moore got more coverage when she quit the WNBA.
Maya Moore got more coverage when she was sticking up for a guy going on
in prison.
Yeah,
that got more than her winning chips. Like the WNBA. Yeah, the WNBA is just it's over.
It is.
Caitlin can't save it.
That was enough peeves for all of us, Grady.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
I was worried.
The moral of the story is this.
I know, as he slid down his chair.
The moral of the story is this.
I wasn't going way over, Greg.
Women, don't shut up and dribble. Just stay in the kitchen. That's the moral of the fucking story, all right? Easy. We're kidding here.
It's absolutely right. It's, and not only that, but it's taking this episode full circle.
Yeah.
Everything fell together in the universe.
Yeah. For
me to get what I got that we're going to tomorrow with New Kids on the Block.
Right.
In the same way, the universe fell together for Caitlin Clark. Because let's just say that Diana Taurasi was just as good or even better when she was in college.
Yep.
You know what she also did?
Yep.
She also went to UConn and played under Gino Auriemma.
Yep.
So she was already playing under who was considered the greatest coach, second greatest behind, behind Pat Summitt for women.
Yeah.
So everyone's always going to knock her down a notch because you're playing in a system. Caitlin Clark, who was offered a scholarship to UConn, didn't want to go there because she didn't want to sit on the bench for her first year. Goes to Iowa, a place that people didn't even know if women knew how to play basketball, and turns the sport around. So she bet on herself. Yep. Whereas Diana Taurasi took the safe route.
Yep.
So at some point, you are responsible for the own decisions you make.
Yeah.
And you know what, Diana? You're great. God bless you.
Yeah.
But you know what? You took the easy path.
That and
you love Caitlin, don't you?
I love Caitlin because anyone with a good work ethic can become Caitlin Clark.
Sure.
If they want to work hard enough. Honestly, and this is where all of the black versus white, male versus female arguments fall away.
Yep.
You know who Caitlin Clark reminds me of? Connor.
Sure.
My son.
Yep.
Because he wanted to learn how to play basketball. Never played basketball before, but he didn't just go out and do it and then whine that he didn't make the team.
Correct.
He goes to the freaking gym 3-4 nights a week, goes to the park for 4 hours a day. And then now he isn't sure if he wants to try out for the traveling team because he doesn't want to leave his boys that he played and his dad who coached him.
Yeah.
But I'm like, dude, you're going to try out.
Yeah.
If you're working that hard at it.
Yeah. But that's what it shows.
Yes.
You need role models like Caitlin.
Yeah.
So exactly. Kobe Bryant had this interview. I just watched it, and he talks about
Kobe passed away.
I know. They still air things,
It's
Greg,
immortalized
after people die.
Social media.
But he's sitting down and he's talking about a workout regimen.
Yep.
He's like, so you wake up at 7, eat some breakfast, you're in the gym at 8. Done at 10, you go home, you have some lunch, you're back in the gym at 1.
Yeah.
Get some rest, you're back in the gym at 5. You know, you get 3 workouts in a day. And he goes, well, then there's me. He goes, I wake up at 4 a.m.
Correct.
I'm in the gym at 5.
Mm-hmm.
I get my rest. Now I'm leveled up with you.
Right.
I'm in at 7. Get my workout until 9. Then at noon. Then at night. Right. He goes, I do that consistently. You're never going to catch up to me because I'm constantly ahead of you.
Yes.
And that's that Mamba mentality. You know, he's just, he's committed. You're working out, but I'm leveling up. Like I'm starting at 4 when you're starting at 7, and I'm going to do it every day.
Yeah.
Like, and
you see it all the time and just in recovery.
Yeah.
You know, you see all these motherfuckers that want to be the guy that gets the fucking multiple years.
Yeah.
And everybody wants to be a gangster, but people don't want to do gangster shit. That's what it always comes down to.
Yeah.
What are you willing to do?
Yeah.
Where is your willingness?
Nothing's handed to you in this life.
It's
you gotta
taken.
Go get that
Everything's
shit.
taken.
Right.
Yeah.
That's just what it is.
And the difference, and I've learned this over the past month and a half.
Yeah.
The difference between people who understand that and the people who don't are the people. The difference is how you perceive it as a person.
Yeah.
So my point to this is what you guys are saying is so many people will say to me, oh my God, Greg, how can you, especially in the first couple of weeks after Becky got out of the hospital, how can you do this? How can you do all this? There's not enough hours in the day. I'm like, it's my new normal.
Yeah, I don't have a choice.
Well, yeah. And it's like, so why not just make the best of it?
Yeah.
Like it's like Matt was in a situation where, things were getting restructured with your route and all this stuff. And your attitude was, well, I'm just going to keep doing exactly what I've been doing. And now what's the benefit? Who in their right mind as an employer wants to take too much stuff from you because you're already proving that you can do it.
Right.
It's the, hey, this is what I can do versus, well, I can do that if you want me to.
Yeah.
It's like it's promise versus reality.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna give if everyone's gonna get hurt a little bit, I'm not gonna hurt you that much because I already know you can do it versus someone who promises me.
And even if it's not just that, even if it's not just about the work you put in at work, it's about, like I try to be respectful.
Yeah.
I try to not come in every day with a negative energy because I've been through. And that's another thing is why you're seeing soft times make soft people. That's what you're seeing in fucking society right now.
Yeah.
Is we had it really fucking good to the point where a lot of people didn't have to have a lot of hardships early on in life. And they don't understand that the tablet was bought. Like the games were bought. Like it's the instant gratification fucking era where nobody knows the value of a dollar because none of these kids today have a piggy bank.
Yeah, but
some do.
Yeah, and a lot of it, we blame the kids, but it's not
enabled behavior.
It's not this generation of kids. It's the previous dipshit parents.
Yes.
You can't. We talk about it a lot because
I
deal with it with these kids of the dipshit parents.
Correct.
And everybody wants to blame the kids. And it's like,
no,
go to the
we
source.
Grew up with South Park.
Go to the source.
We grew up with all of it. Grand Theft Auto. And guess what? When my mom said dinner's ready, I went up and ate.
Right.
when my mom said, all right, be home by 10, I was home by 10.
Yeah.
Like that's
you just listen and follow the rules.
And
like
life got better when you followed the rules.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because you got respect back, and then you got a longer leash.
Yeah.
And then you can do heroin.
Yeah. 100%.
like Mikey and I were talking about this earlier in the week. The problem is that every parent wants to, if their kid doesn't turn out to be perfect, which since no kid is perfect, every parent does this, is they want to blame a big issue on why little Johnny or little Susie is having a problem with this. Yeah. When the real truth of the matter is, if you would just take care of the little fucking things in life, the big things would never occur.
Yep.
If you simply worry about ethics.
Yes.
Just a blanket respect.
Yes.
Yeah,
and
your
that doesn't
values.
mean you have to get walked on. You shouldn't, because you respect people, and if they don't respect you, it's just
we're
best fucking snip I ever invested in. I'll be here for you guys and your kids. Just know that I'm here.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah.
What an app! What a fucking app!
Yeah.
How long have we been going, dude?
I don't know.
I can't see the screen 75 feet away.
I can't see that far.
Your eyesight's going. You don't got your glasses.
I don't even try.
Yeah. Time for some Dima.
Bye, guys.
It was funny when I'm going on a rant and then you just take the microphone off, and I'm like, I just got to keep talking.
Yeah, Greg, this is you, bud.
Twist Nation. We talking sports with a twist, no script. Legends coming through on the guest list. Let's get it.